Shalom ubracha to my sweet friends. The goal here over the next number of months is Be'ezras Hashem to present some shtiklach Torah, some hopefully sweet Torah, in order to give us something to think about and prepare us for obviously the work of Elul and the Yom Tovim, as that's where we are now. So I wanted to start with this first idea. As we know, the Mishnah Berurah tells us in 5:8:1 that this time period, Elul, is a time period to cultivate and to develop a deeper relationship with the Borei Olam, to strengthen our bond with the Rabbeinu Shalom. Yet, for so many people, it doesn't really bring a closeness. Over the years, I've spoken to so many of you, and there's even a bissel anxiety that's felt when it comes to Elul and these days of the Yom Tovim. And I just want to remind us of something. Famously, as we know, we bring an acronym, Ani L'Doidi V'Doidi Li, from Shir HaShirim, and it's Rosh Hashanah Elul. Now, if we think about it, when so many people speak about the Yom Tovim, we hear a lot of Yiras Shamayim. However, this inyan of Yiras Shamayim, this inyan of Tshuva, is on the backdrop of Ani L'Doidi V'Doidi Li. And where is this pasuk from? Ani L'Doidi V'Doidi Li, as we know, is from the book of Shir HaShirim. And what is Shir HaShirim about? It's the depth of intimate closeness between a man and a woman, the depth of love and intimacy between a man and a woman. And as we know, it's reflecting the depth of relationship between Am Yisrael and Hashem. That sometimes we get lost and we get caught up in the Yiras Shamayim and we forget the backdrop of Shir HaShirim. That as we go into these days of Elul, as we go into Tishrei, Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur, the Avodah can only be on the backdrop of Shir HaShirim, on the backdrop of Ani L'Doidi V'Doidi Li. And we should be comforted. Who is the one that's judging us? The one that's madly in love with us. As one of the tzaddikim once said, we can say the Rabbeinu Shalom in a loving way, in a healthy way, is obsessed with us. Hashem loves us. Because we know the Sifrei Kabbalah tell us that if Hashem Yisbarach stops thinking about something, it will cease to exist. It's only on this backdrop of the intense love that HaKadosh Baruch Hu has for us. Ani L'Doidi V'Doidi Li, Shir HaShirim. If we don't have that, it's a very big issue. So stop and be mizbeinen. HaKadosh Baruch Hu loves us. He's crazy about us. Just as a man to a woman to a man who are madly and deeply in love. Mamash, same, it's the same nakuda. I love HaKadosh Baruch Hu. I love HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And on that, then we can come into and speak a bit about Yiras Shamayim, speak about Tshuva, but it has to be on that backdrop. So as we start our journey, to remember that anything we speak about Tshuva, anything that we speak about Yiras Shamayim, is on the backdrop of this intense love between HaKadosh Baruch Hu to us. And when we chapshap, when we realize that, Be'ezras Hashem, then we can cultivate our love to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. So my beautiful friends, may we enter this Elul with the background of this deep understanding. Hashem loves us to bits. Hashem wants us. Hashem, He mamash, He chalishes us. And then from there, we can start to speak about mamash, the avodas of Elul. Ani L'Doidi V'Doidi Li, coming from the book of love, Shir HaShirim.